I hear you've been tasked with hunting down bandits, right? Meanwhile, my class is stuck with a downright peaceful mission. Sounds like you'll be fighting alongside the knights, too. Don't let the monastery down, Teach.
We have only just arrived at the academy, and we're already being sent out to take care of bandits. It is a noble mission, but one that will likely require battle. In practice, there is little difference between a battle and a war. Even with the support of the Knights of Seros, we must still brace ourselves for the challenge. Do you have any other questions about life at the monastery? Or about battle? Both students and for example, I encourage... Just as students receive guidance from professors, professors may also guide each other. If you're interested, you should seek out Professor Hanneman or Professor Manuela. A student's house is determined by their place of origin, but naturally, each individual has their own aptitudes and interests. That said, if a student so desires and their current professor consents, they may transfer from one house to another. If you get to know the students better through the activities at the monastery, they may approach you about this.
It is better if you do not approach me. If you spend too much time around a man of Dusker, there will be rumors.
Professor, hey, do you know how old Captain Gerald is?
That's enough, Leone. If I don't know, how could my child know?
It's not normal to forget your own age, you know. It's kind of worrisome, actually.
By the time you're forgetting your own age, you're past the point of care.
I guess if you put it that way, you've got a point. It's not...
By the time...
I guess if you put it...
I have a request.
Hello. Deal. Hello there. Are you that new professor everyone's talking about? Name's Anna. I'm a merchant who slings wares all across Fodlan and beyond. I come in here all the time, so I'm sure our paths will cross more. Hopefully, much more.
That's so.
Oh, Professor. Hello. Truth is, my undershirt got blown away by the wind. And it's not important why. It only matters that it's pale blue. Thank you so much. What is it? I'm not doing anything. Cake? Have we met? No. Sorry.
Hello,
Hi there!
So, greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Are you settled in here at the monastery yet? Make sure to have a good look around, like fish. You do know about the pond behind the dining hall, right? You can fish there. Give it a try.
Hey!
you can't be serious. I need your help. Yay! Thanks.
So...
look bored. Care to duel? What? I just wanted to spot.
You there! We will accompany you on your assignment. If any of you run into trouble...
Hey! Oh, Professor! How are you today? I'm just heading out for a mission. I'll be seeing you. I don't need...
A moment.
I'm bored. Maybe I should go into town.
Oh, hi, Professor. I'm rather busy right now, so do make it. Are you sure? I thought you'd found me out for a moment there. Professor, you look like you want to say something. But if you're here to lecture me, I'll pass. It's not like I'm one of your students.
I was thinking, what about... Our first assignment is to take out some bandits? Did anyone tell Lady Rhea that people's lives are at stake?
I lost my own brother to bandits.
Is something someone has said at some point, I'm sure. Okay, not my finest attempt at humor.
I was thinking the Knights of Saros are also known as the Shining Knights. We are the sword and shield of the divine Saros. There are many orders of knights in the world, but we are the only one that has the honor of bearing the name Saros. As a member of the church, you should probably study up on the history of Saros and the Knights.
Let's see. That person sure does remind me of somebody, but I can't figure out... Oh, do you need me for...
I've heard your class is hunting thieves. That mission is very different from the one we were given.
You're quite powerful to have beaten us in the mock battle. Such a shame you aren't leading our class.
It's thanks to my adoptive father, Lenato, that a commoner like me is here at the Academy. He is the very model of chivalry. Someday, I'm going to be just like him.
Please? You know, Professor, there are some things I'll just never understand. Like the other night, I went on a date with a dashing, handsome... Do you know what that no-good jerk said when we got back to... You know who cares about keeping everything? Please?
How about this? Do you know about the Cardinals? They are the ones who run the church. Their identities are a closely guarded secret.
Greetings. Bridget has much more warmth than Fodlan. Even spring here has coolness. And you, Professor? Which do you find is worst? Too hot or too cold weather? But you are wearing many...
Perhaps there are way too many... Oh, well...
Right. I've got to find out everyone's likes and dislikes so I know what to cook. Who knows when it'll be my turn at kitchen duty? How about you, Professor? Do you like sweet or spicy food? Ooh, same! I'll definitely remember that.
Would you kindly do something for me?
Good deal.
That's set.
That reminds me.
Professor.
Hey there, Professor. You here to check in on my train? Oh, that reminds me. Not really sure what.
The next assignment is to tell me something, Professor. When it comes, I knew it.
Professor.
For years, the Boar Prince and I were inseparable. I know him better than almost anyone else. So let me give you some advice. Beneath all that princely polish, he's an animal, nothing more. He's strong and skilled, sure, but don't place your trust in him as a human being. Take care he doesn't chew you up and spit you out.
Felix Sylvain and I have known each other since we were children. His Highness as well. Though I should warn you that both Felix and Sylvain are a bit challenging at times. The moment I take my eyes off them, they're off causing all kinds of trouble. It's always been that way.
Hey there. Let's see.
I see. Thank you for paying me a visit. Is there anything troubling you? Or is there perhaps something I can help you with? Believers live their lives by her sacred wisdom. Please use the library. I can often be found here.
What? Xanadu, the Red Cat, even member to go
Well...
Thanks for your help.
Well then. Excellent work, guy, and bearing your talent.
I'm so glad to be a student here, reading books from all the regions of Fodlan. I agree.
Lovely. Swimming through it. How do the pool...
You're a lifesaver.
I enjoy cooking. You seem to know what you are doing.
What the?
Hey there. Let's see.
Professor.
Do you know of the Empire's... The full explanation may be time-consuming.
I can give you a moment to get... All right. There's Caspar's father, Count Burgles. Bernadetta's father, Count Varley, is the Minister of... Finally, we have Duke Gert, the Minister of Foreign Affairs. And my own father, One day, I will take... I am more talented than anyone in my class. There is nothing I cannot...
Here's an idea. I hear the Officers' Academy, the Eastern, in order to ensure that is how the...
Hey!
I have a favor to ask.
Really?
The cathedral...
Oh, Professor. Me too.
There's something... It is... Have you also come to offer your prayers to the... I see.
So, inside the cathedral, Saint... Now that you are... I have something to ask of you.
I was thinking...
What about...
Frigid. Word of advice, Professor.
My savior, thank you.
Actually...
Well done. You have my thanks.
What's that?
Such an innocent face you have. This isn't a play, especially not if you're...
What's that?
Hey you, you're from up top, right? What business do you have here? Wait a minute. Ah, got it. You're that new professor, aren't you? I suppose that means I have to let you pass. I guess, welcome to Abyss. This town is full of rough and toughs, so watch your back down here.
Hey, what are you looking at? I don't want any trouble. Get lost.
Need something? See you again. Need something? See you again soon.
Come on, who are you? Wait, shut up. Let me guess. You're that new professor, right? You just started teaching up on the surface. Even here, people have been talking about you. Not that the gossip got everything right. I heard you were beautiful, but obviously that was an exaggeration. What? You want to know if I can help out? I've got time, but I don't want to spend it all serving the church. Don't make that face. Fine, fine. I'll back you up. Yeah, sure thing. You know, I've never really had a teacher before, and it'll be my first time at the Officers Academy. Sounds like fun. Oh, Chatterbox. You been looking for me? I'd prefer not to visit the surface if I can help it. I don't want to run into any knights.
Haven't seen your face before. You're clearly not. You don't strike me as the thief or merchant type. I don't owe you money, do I? Oh, you're that new teacher everyone's been yapping about. Funny. Next to me, you don't look so tough. The name's Balthus, formerly of the Alliance.
Whoever you are, it doesn't matter much to me. But I do advise getting out of here before you get tangled up in trouble. Unless you've been sent here under someone's orders. In which case, I'll happily show you a good time. Well, I do like people with a healthy curiosity. You are aware of how dangerous it is down here. Huh. You're that mercenary turned professor, aren't you? The one who showed up at the monastery kinda recent. Yeah. You're the one I've heard so much about. Well, I guess it's fine you're here then. You can call me Yuri. You'll want to remember that, if you ever come down here again. Can you take care of something for me?
And who might you be? Not an Abyssian, that much is clear at a glance. A visitor from above, perhaps? With what purpose? I'm sure I must have misheard you. Either that, or you haven't the slightest inkling of where you are. Oh, but of course! You must be the new teacher specially appointed by Lady Rhea. That is it, yes? Rumors have been flying underground about you. Well then, I am Constance von Nouvelle. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
What do you require? Now let me see. Your guidance is fare thee well.
I owe you.
is all kinds of taste.
This looks delicious. Let's eat.
If you don't yet know the proper procedure for lectures, I will tell you all that I know. Assuming that's agreeable to you, of course. Before beginning a lecture, we would be most appreciative if you would first make note of our study goals. After all, everyone wishes to prioritize studying fields related to their goals, right? I believe you can ensure better results by instructing individuals based on their interests and specialties. Of course, that doesn't mean it's pointless to teach someone things unrelated to their goals. You never know if a student will develop an interest in something by overcoming their distaste for it. Everyone's study goals will likely change based on the experience they receive from future instruction or assignments. When that happens, it would be greatly beneficial if you could advise us as to what new goals we should set for ourselves. No matter how passionate you are about tutoring someone, it's difficult to get good results if that student lacks motivation. To increase a student's motivation, it's probably best to appeal to them in a variety of ways. If it's not too much trouble, I would be grateful if you would try to pay attention to everyone's motivation level. Students are encouraged to engage in various activities in and around the monastery. By working together, students can strengthen their relationships and, in time, achieve better results more readily. Have you heard? Certification exams are held every month at the Officers' Academy. To become a new class, one must first overcome the certification exam for that class. Needless to say, if one lacks the required abilities, passing will prove difficult. I hope that you will plan ahead for the certification exams and instruct everyone accordingly.
This could be useful. This could be useful. Maybe. I can do better now. Of course I got it. You need to butter me up.
Thanks for taking the Would you look? Thanks for... I learned a lot.
have a question. I see.
I'm with Ingrid? I'm not gonna get away with anything.
Stop messing around and get moving. You don't work, you don't eat.
Fine, fine. Let's do this. Hey, we did pretty well. All because I really went for it, of course.
You're a glib one, aren't you, Sylvain? I did the bulk of the work here, you know.
I learn with my heart, not my head.
Thanks.
Do you have experience commanding a battalion, Professor? I assume so, but if not, I'm happy to explain. When you employ a battalion, first, decide who will lead them. Not all battalions are comprised of soldiers wielding weapons. Some contain mages or monks. Once you've ascertained the characteristics of each battalion, you must think carefully about who will command them. If you deploy a battalion, you will be able to utilize their special gambit in battle. If your gambit attack is successful, it can cause unrest among your enemies. If you team up with a nearby ally, the ensuing results may be quite remarkable.
What should I do?
Stay focused.
I'll cut through. I'm on it.
Ready.
I'll get it.
Yep.
Here goes.
I owe you one.
Here we go.
I'll give it my all.
So obvious. Saw it coming.
Too easy.
What's next?
Nighty-night.
Sufficient.
That's how it goes.
Too slow.
Sword coming!
Nice try. Ha!
This stinks.
You're out of luck. I like how this...
You saved me.
I won't let everyone down. That's...
Too slow. I did what I had to.
Next time, bring your friends. Me.
This is a big help. Not so fast!
Watching now. Allow me to demonstrate. You fought well. We must all do our part.
Doing my part. Is this a joke?
Give up. Not good enough.
I'll do my best. You weren't ready. Have I improved some?
Another win.
I owe you one. Over already. I'm getting stronger. I can feel it. That went as expected. Guess I've gotten better.
Stronger, huh? We'll see. Sorry.
You're amazing. Seems I prevailed. That should do.
There's so much left to learn.
This is...
That
Singing in tune with others proved quite
Singing is nice, isn't it? The only thing is, I'd prefer to do it without an audience. I'm not sure about this.
No problem at all. Good result. Each new experience is... I can do better now. I'm really getting the hang of this.
I'm a natural.
Am I making progress? I'm certain I've improved. A new path to
Work harder. Live and learn.
That shopping trip took longer than expected, didn't it, Mercy?
It truly did. You bought just about everything in the place.
You're so good at deciding the best thing to buy. I sort of wanted it all. I mean, not that I was excessive. I think you bought just about as much as I did.
Oh, really? The number of bags you're carrying says otherwise.
What? That's... Oh, fine. You got me. I was just having too much fun. I love shopping with you, Mercy.
It was fun. It's nice going into town without having to run errands for once.
Isn't it? And I'm pretty confident the professor will forgive our little detour. This actually reminds me of going to school in Ferdiad.
Me too. It almost feels like that time in our lives was a story from long ago.
So much has changed since then. Oh, but there's at least one thing that hasn't changed.
Me and you, right? We're the same old friends we always were.
That's just what I was about to say.
I've known you so long I can always guess.
Mercy, we'll stay friends like this forever, won't we?
Is something wrong? You sound worried.
Since our time in the capital, so much has happened. We've had to make new lives for ourselves, and we've seen at least as many hard times as good. If things keep changing like this, I wonder if we'll be able to stay the same people we are now.
I wonder that too. I don't think everything in the future will be perfect, but it's us. So I'm sure
we'll figure it out together, right?
How did you know what I was going to say?
Oh, Mercy, I can always guess what you're gonna say.
Oh, it's getting late. We better hurry back before the professor gets angry.
You're right. Run, Mercy!
What? Wait for me, Annie. You know I'm not as fast as you.
Run!
I learn with my heart, not my head.
Thank you so much.
Professor, I just got word from the Knights that the last of the thieves have been cornered.
Just as planned. They're in Xanadu, the Red Canyon.
We certainly can't allow those underhanded thieves to get away. Let's work together and do our best to take them down.
It matters not who we're up against. They will not harm His Highness.
We're just fighting common thieves, right? I don't expect much of a challenge.
Aren't you a spoil sport? I'm actually quite excited myself. Who knows? There may even be some cute lady thieves.
Well, at any rate, a real battle is a great opportunity for us to see how far we've come. True. The mock battle was a success. We'll be fine so long as we stay the course.
Perhaps we are a bit overly excited, but remember that we have the Knights on our side. All should be well. Ah, and speaking of the Knights, I heard that Gerald is once again one of the Knights of Seros. Perhaps we'll have the good fortune of seeing you two fight side by side. Oh, of course. I apologize for letting my childish whims get the better of me. In all honesty, I'm a bit jealous. My parents are no longer around. They died. Both of them. I'm all that remains of them now. Anyhow, I'm sorry to bore you with such things. I'd say it's nearly time for us to depart, eh, Professor? Good results.